Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Turmoil in the Toybox. I'm your host, Aaron Hauser, and tonight we will be reviewing the Billy the Puppet from... Try that again. Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Turmoil in the Toybox. Today we'll be reviewing the Billy Puppet from Saw. This is from the first film, and he is 12 inches tall, made by NECA. And it's a very, very cool display piece. Very, very cool. The paint application is really good on this one. I really didn't like how there's kind of a crease along the jawline. Kind of looks like the head splits apart into two chunks, but it doesn't. The figure comes off of his bike in the box, and it sits fairly well on there. The bike itself, kind of spinning around so you can see it, is made of this very fragile plastic, and it feels like if it rocked too hard, the thing would just snap. So the figure itself is really cool. The bike, not so much. Really flimsy. Now, as great as this figure is, I am seriously pissed off. For some reason, the sound does not work on this figure, and I don't know why, but the button does not actually press in at all. It's solid. And then it's also got this random like block on its back, but the sound does not go at all. It's got all the, components in there to do it, but the button itself is like locked and it will not push in at all. So on the plus side, I did get this for a display piece, not for the sound, but this figure actually does have some very cool lines that it was supposed to do, and unfortunately I'll never get to have those for show at all. So, but yeah, as far as articulation goes on the figure, I'm not gonna actually demonstrate any of this because it's pretty fragile on the bike, but there is some rotation in the neck, very limited. His collar and tie kind of inhibit any sort of real rotation there. It's got kind of a ball joint on the wrist to kind of help it place the hand on the handles a little easier. The legs have sort of ball joints on them at the waist, and then there's rotation at the knee, which kind of looks a little weird. Kind of like, whoa, get back here. Kind of like some of the other NECA figures, it's made to be in one position to look best, the way it was sculpted, but that's kind of the way it needs to be to sit on the bike. There's some ball joint in the ankles too to kind of help it position on the bike. And like I said, the bike itself is very fragile. The wheel portion or the pedal portions don't spin at all, but they're very flimsy, and all it would take is one very slight kick to this thing and it would shatter in several portions. The back part is very flimsy. The body right here, very wobbly. So, very cool display piece. It looks a lot like the puppet and tricycle from the first film. And I'm pretty sure the tricycle and everything stays the same throughout the series, from what I remember of it. But yeah, very creepy, very cool looking though. There are several of these figures that they've made, but a lot of the Billy puppets don't look anything like it in the movie. The hair is either crazy or the body's just really weird looking. But they actually got this one really, really close to the film version. The hair sculpt and everything looks really good. The paint application, the eyes look great. He's got those crazy, like, clown swirls on his cheek or whatever. But yeah, great figure. I got this one on Amazon for about, I want to say $35-40, somewhere around there. Definitely worth it. Keep in mind, I'm not sure if this was a common defect on these or if they came with the option of not having sound. But this one, when I ordered it, said that there was sound, and it does not play at all, so that kind of sucked. But if you're getting it for display like I normally intend with my figures, it's a very cool piece, and it's well worth the money. So that's about it. Thanks for watching.